Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prize Picks video. This one we're talking about the NBA for Christmas. We got 4 picks in the video for you to consider, so stay tuned to hear all 4 of them. And if you guys want more picks, check out the Dynamo private Discord. I post more in there, but we have brought together 5 cappers. You get access to their private channels in this Discord. You can see Discord members hitting some huge slips with our pick, like a 6-pick slip here, $5 to win 187. Another 6-pick here, 20 to win 500. Some huge hits from private Discord members. Another 6-pick, 5 to win 125. And we've been going on some crazy streaks as a whole as cappers. 20-6 2 days ago. You guys can see all the big hits and tracked here for these big streaks. I've been going on streaks myself in my channel, posting parlay pick slips. This was a 5.6x on a 3-pick, so you got to be on parlay play. Another capper posting, hitting some picks. 10-2 in my channel on a day, plus back-to-back days posting and hitting my underdog slips. 4 private Discord members in there, so definitely check it out. And you saw on the screen, we do have a 1-day free trial going right now through Christmas, so you guys can get in here, get picks for a day, and then lock in for the NBA season. You're going to want to keep it going because we got picks from 5+ other cappers we brought together in here, and it's less than $1 per day. And you saw those 6-pick slip hits, some of those big wins people in there have been getting, and the streaks we've been going on, and a look inside our channel. So let's get into this one. For the first one, we're going to start Jaylen Brown here, a guy that I was on in the last game, and unfortunately this one just did bump to 21. We got in this one at 20.5. I like the line. You could possibly see it go back down to 20.5 here, just a slight bump, but a low line for Jaylen Brown. I think he's going to smash this one. Coming off a huge game, it was without Tatum, but we'll see in a second here, looking in the data, that he does well with Tatum as well on this line. Just has been struggling a bit as of late, but I like going to this one. I was on it last time before Tatum was ruled out, and it ended up that he had a massive one. So looking at Jaylen Brown, you could see on the season he's hit this 71% of the time, missed it in 4 straight before we came on him in the last one in a good spot, and he had a massive one with 35 here. Jaylen Brown is one of those guys that does well in the tough matchups like against Orlando, so while this one is a bit lower scoring, we're like going back to it here. And then on Outlier, you can also come over and look games that he has played with Jason Tatum, and you can see it's still a 71% hit rate, 15 of 21 games this year, so still a high hit rate for Jaylen Brown on this line. Last season this was a 65% hit rate, and with Jason Tatum you can see just a slight dip at 63%, but we expect him to play big minutes. So looking at last season when he just played, if you look at games where he only played 28 or more minutes, this was a 71% hit rate last season. So I like him to continue this and have a big one here on Christmas. And I think a good spot and a low line for Jaylen Brown. And you guys can see in my channel down here, I did post in this one at 20.5 in the Discord for people in there. Now let's look at the next one. We are going to Steph on Castle here, not Steph Curry, over on his points at 7.5. A line I like here for Castle against the Knicks. I don't think the Knicks have as good a defense and shouldn't be favored this high, and it seems like the line is pretty low for points for the Spurs as a whole. I like them to have a better game. I'm liking some other guys like Castle, Champagne, but I think Castle a really low line here for minutes he's been playing and how he's been hitting this one this season. So if you look at Castle, 79% games he's hit this, 22 of 28, coming off 17 points in the last one against Philadelphia in a tougher kind of low scoring match, and had 2 kind of straight games here of not hitting this one, but before that hit it in like 15 straight games or something. So I think way too low of a line. We also only saw him get 13 minutes in the last one, so I do think there is a concern that his minutes could be down, but first game in a while he's played less than 20 minutes, so I think he's going to get back to having the minutes in this one. Could have just been a matchup situation in the last game, so I like going back to Castle. I think that people are a little too concerned about the drop in minutes for him and these 2 straight games before hitting it in back-to-back, but coming off that 17-pointer, I think he's going to be back in a big and good spot here. This is for the early game, so you will know possibly if you're watching this one later if this one hit or not, but if he gets the minutes, should be able to hit this one. I think he's going to be back in line for over 20 minutes. And I mentioned earlier parlay play. If you're on Underdog Prizepicks, you got to be on parlay play. This will be a link down below under the private Discord link. You can see they have payout boosts. It seems like every single day, way more than Prizepicks Underdog. You got a payout boost on Lamar Jackson right now. And you guys saw at the top, join now. You get $5 in free entries. You don't even have to deposit, but you're going to want to deposit because all these bonuses slash lines, things like that. And it's a 100% deposit match, so check Parlay Play out down below. We've been crushing some of their slips. Like you saw this one here, 3 picks with a slash line on Phoenix, and it was still a 5.6x, which is higher than Prizepicks on their 3-pick slips. Check them out down below as well. Now we're going to look at the next one here. Jamal Murray over on his points plus assists. Against Phoenix, this is supposed to be one of the highest scoring matchups on the day, and Jamal Murray has come back to having some really solid games in the last few here. I think he continues it. The Nuggets are supposed to score a good amount in this game, and it's supposed to be close in a good matchup here against Phoenix. They don't really have a solid defender to put up against Jamal Murray, so I think he's going to have a big one. Continue the streak that he's been going on, hitting this one. I really like the spot here for Murray in the late game. If we look at Murray on the year, he's only hit this 43% of the time, coming off 3 straight where he's hit this with 31 or more on the combined points plus assists though. And we've seen the minutes be way up there, 38, 38, and 41. That was an overtime game though, but still we've seen the minutes up in the last 3. 38 in the previous game, 2 games before that, which is really good to see. And you can see last year he was smashing this one at a 59% hit rate. And when he played just 33 or more minutes last season, he hit this 77% of the time. So in a close one, it's expected to be, and a high scoring one, he should be able to hit this one, giving the minutes here. Should play more than 33, could even push like 38 like we've been seeing the last 3. Phoenix, not that great of a defense, ranked 21st. In points allowed, 22nd in assists allowed. I think Murray's going to be in a good spot here. For the next one, we're going to LeBron. This one has bumped as well. It was at 22.5 for the longest time. Maybe we'll see this one bump down again to 22.5. But again, you can see here we did get in on the Discord for these picks posted in there way ahead of the video at 22.5. So like LeBron, still at 23. Christmas Day games should be a big one against the Warriors. I think that some big scores going to be happening in this one, and the over could push. It seems like a low points total around 220. I think it could definitely push over in this one, considering the Lakers haven't been great defensively. So the Warriors are going to score a lot, but I think that the Lakers and LeBron will step up on Christmas. He's going to have a big one. He's been scoring really well as of late too, so I like getting to LeBron here even at 23, but again, we got 2 bumps right before we started recording this video. I'm going to LeBron. I think just too low of a line, especially in one of the games that really matters the most in the regular season, I would say. He's only hit it 44% of the time this season, but hit it in those last 2 easily, 32, 28. Missed it in 2 before that, and then hit it in 2 before that. So he's hit it in his last 4 of 6. And we've seen him play some big minutes in the last 4, 34 or more in 4 straight after a couple playing around 30 or less minutes. So I think this one's going to be close as well. Just a 4-point spread in this game. I think LeBron steps up, has a big one. Last season was absolutely smashing this, hit it in 73% of games. And when he played 33 or more minutes, hit it in 81% of them. So I think we're in for a great LeBron spot here. Line way too low. I feel like the last couple of games we've seen this one at 24.5, so kind of weird that it was at 22.5 for a long time. Hopefully it goes back down to that because I like in this line a lot. All right, and if you guys want more picks, check out the Dynamo private Discord. I post more in there in all sports. There's a free trial going on right now for Christmas. You can also get more picks in the private channels from other cappers we have in here posting. See big hits, a bunch of 6-pick slips, 5 to win 125, 20 to win 500, 5 to win 187. And I've been posting and hitting a ton in the NBA here. Back-to-back days hitting my underdog picks in the NBA. And then you could see another one here, 10 and 2 day in my channel, with NBA, NFL hits as well. Some other cappers posting hitting big ones. Another parlay play hit. And we had a 20 and 6 day 2 days ago between the cappers with a ton of good picks in here hitting, so you can check it out. It'll be linked down below, and there is that 1-day free trial, so you guys can lock in for the NBA season. Picks every day now. No more days off coming for a long time for the NBA, so get in here, lock in. You guys saw those big hits and the streaks have been going on over there. So we'll see you guys in the Discord. Also check out Parlay Play if you're on Underdog and Prizepicks. A ton of free money, $5 free plus that 100% deposit match. And they always have payout boosts going over here, it seems like, so check them out. We'll see you guys in another video.